floating Dutch person. And so if you want, you can either kind of like role play a little character introduction on the boat. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's do some character intros. We'll say you're on the boat, hanging out in the common area, getting some food.
All right.
Just kind of say, I guess, describe your character. Maybe say a bit about yourself, and go from there.
I'll go first. So sitting at the table is a elf, kind of like dirty, dreadlocked, bluish hair. Picking up some food, being pretty quiet. At one point, he sort of like leans to the side to begin whispering to someone's character. Let's say Rachel. Let me pick on you. Your character.
Yep.
But before he gets any words out, a big beefy hand grabs him on the back of the head and slams the head into the table. He says, "Did I say you could speak? No, I didn't." And then he yanks on a chain. You hear a rattling of a chain as this guy, the elf, gets yanked away from the table. His legs are manacled, and you see there are a couple sets of manacles hanging from this big burly man, bald, with a kind of like perpetual grin on his face. So he kind of tosses the elf back against the wall and says, "Look, you're gonna get fed. I'm gonna give you your food, but you're going to the islands where they're paying me a lot of money to bring you back alive. Don't want to break any more bones now, do we?" And he sits down and kind of like grins around and says, "Sorry for the interruption, mates. How about I buy you all a drink?" And he brings out a big jug from a bag and starts pouring this swill into goblets.
All right. Who wants to go next? Introduce your character.
I'm gonna lean forward. Yes, mighty kind. And I'm gonna just hold up my cup. I've got really just tousled hair and a sweet mustache. I'm wearing pretty much all black. You don't see like any kind of weapon. I'm not wearing a cloak or anything. Just medium leather armor strapped, very clean. Other than I just look disheveled. And Kalos will kind of nod. It's mighty kind. And I'm just gonna guzzle it all.
Nice.
All right, so we have Vic and Kalos. Who else do we have here?
I'll go. Sitting next to Kalos is looks to be a large bird. It's wearing just kind of shabby clothing with a hood, and a longbow is leaned against his side. He's just kind of picking at pieces of bread and eyeing Vic up curiously, his head kind of tilting from side to side. And then finally you hear a noise come out of his mouth that is a perfect impression of Vic and says, "Who wants a drink, mates?" And then he pushes his cup forward toward Vic.
I'm gonna like you, bird. That's the most beautiful voice I've ever heard in my life. He pours more of this swill in there.
So sitting on the other side of Thwip, there is a gnome in a blue robe who is sitting up at the bar, very much in her own little world. She has two giant tankards in front of her, and she is currently like making it rain water into one of them from her palm. and then like just pouring water back and forth from cup to cup and kind of muttering under her breath.
I forgot about her. God. Nice.
That's Persephone.
Ragtag crew here.
How about you, Miss?
What?
He sloshes this like basically like Rarity sized gallon jug. Slosh, slosh, slosh.
Oh, no, thank you. My body is a temple to the lady. I only put the purest of things in, and she like creates water out of both of her hands into her 2 tankards.
Well, that's some bullshit. I mean, it's very lovely to meet you.
More for me, eh? Don't mind him. And he thumbs over his shoulder, not even looking back at the elf that's sort of like cowering back there. He's my ticket into this festival. Heard they're paying me 200 gold pieces just to see him in.
Pretty odd ticket, mate. Pretty odd.
All right, so we'll say that's kind of when you guys first met each other. We'll fast forward, say, like a day or two, and the first mate shouts out, "Land ho!" And there's a ringing of bells, and the ship pulls into port, and you guys disembark. It's you're at the docks of the city. So let me share the map with you.
Woo! First map.
Okay, so I have the map loaded. How do I actually share it with you?
Yeah, right click, and one of the right click always brings up the menu, and then one of the buttons should be sharing.
Okay. Share record.
Maybe.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. All right, so here's the map of the city. And this is the... so as you're disembarking, you see there's, big crowds of people. The festival has just gotten underway, and it's known throughout the region. It's basically just a way to have a good time and, relax from the mundane day-to-day life. And so there's already a lot of people here, and you see as everybody's disembarking from the boat, there's a bunch of city guards kind of hanging around, just looking at people, checking to see if there's any suspicious folk. And then alongside the guards are what may be some kind of city personnel handing out some flyers. And this is one of the flyers. Yeah. So this highlights 4 attractions that are highlighted for you to go to.
That's suspicious.
Number 4, the panel hasn't started yet, so number 4 is not available, but the other 3 events are open.
That's the mood rounds.
Vic, by this point, has dropped off his bounty and made some quick coin, which is probably how he funded most of his stuff that he has on him right now.
So apparently the city of Thentia does not allow slavery, so was this
it's a bounty.
It was a bounty, not a slave.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one asked, but yeah, it's a bounty.
Okay.
Yeah, he's an urban bounty hunter is his background, so I figured that's what brought him here in the first place. So.
That is legitimate business.
Legitimate.
Thwip is going to follow Vic stealthily, but he's just going to follow him around.
Nice.
So you guys are free to choose whichever event you'd like to head to.
Hmm.
And you can discuss as a group if you want.
Oh shit.
All right.
I'll say you guys have kind of agreed to pool your resources at least temporarily. However you decide to do that is up to you, but at least for the moment, you've decided to work together.
Sure.
Liam, just for your information, my buddy's an
I don't know. What
advocate.
do you guys want to do?
You didn't come back.
I don't want to see it all. Except for, I don't care about the alchemy. I don't think Vic would care about the alchemy panel.
Liam, make it get.
No one cares about alchemy.
Thwip makes like a searing sound with his mouth. Sounds like meat grilling.
I think the little one's hungry. Maybe we should eat.
I'm always up for a bite.
So you want to head
I'm always up for a bite. The little one's hungry.
So head to the food court.
Maybe number 2.
I'll
Heard
take
the
a
food
number
in this
2.
city's good. Real good.
I think I already gave you guys the background, but I'll just read it anyway. So Thentia is a city on the Moon Sea dominated by powerful independent mages. The annual Magic and Gold Festival honors the cooperation between the mages and merchants of the city through 4 days of glorious celebration. Traders, scholars, nobles, and adventurers from all across the Moon Sea come to Thentia to enjoy the concerts, games, and panels at the festival. There's much to see and enjoy. So,
What a fun adventure you put together for us, Chris.
It's gonna be real fun.
It's going to be theme parks and concerts.
That's
Nothing
right.
bad could happen.
I want to
Yeah.
go in the teacups, damn
Nothing
it.
at all.
Heard they're real good.
All right. Look, this is my vacation. I'm following all of you. Now, just show me a good time, all right?
I'm not really into guys, but
A grin and a wink.
I'm
Dude.
following all of you.
See the bird nose.
I do like that one.
Persephone starts walking towards the food court.
I guess
Ah,
we're following her.
All right, so as you head towards the northeastern part of the city, this district has been converted into a large food court served by dozens of chefs from all around the Moon Sea. You have cabbage soup from Flan, roast lamb from Hillsfar, wild boar from the Clementhor Forest, and all sorts of other foods can be found in these stalls. Of course, with the usual tenfold price markup that you would expect at a festival.
Of course.
So, as you kind of wander around perusing what is available, you start hearing some screaming from coming around near this inn. With some people shouting alarm and fear as their food comes to life and threatens to turn diners into dinner.
Oh shit.
I love the writing.
A child's eating dessert begins to extend slimy pseudopods. A suckling pig pulls itself free from the spit and charges at the crowd. Giant blue crabs crawl out of a big pot of seafood soup with pincers snapping. All around there is chaos and confusion. So, sharing a map.
a light's just come alive in Vic's eyes, and he says, "Ha ha! All right, that's my kind of festival."
I don't think that's meant to happen.
Share.
Who cares? It's free entertainment.
Oh yeah.
Battle night.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's my battle map music. Hey, I have a question because I'm not usually a spellcaster, but if it says, what is it, somatic or something like that, I have to have both hands free, right? Because it's something you're doing with your hands.
Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
both hands.
Just wondered.
Unless you have a focus.
I mean, I do, but I think that only counts for my components.
Oh, you're right.
Okay,
It's fine. Everything's great.
this. This.
Oh shit! This map's bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's long.
It's long.
So, Schematic, you must have at least one hand free. to perform.
Chris, how do you feel? I use a two-handed great sword. Do I need to not have it out when I cast that? I totally don't care either way. I just need to know.
That's a good question.
I mean, it's a giant sword.
I guess I'll say that you can hold it while you're casting, or you can kind of draw or sheath and draw.
All right, that's cool. I'll totally do that. Totally do that. It's fine.
All right, how do I add the party to the combat tracker?
I think you drag the portraits.
Party sheet.
Combat tracker.
Just take our portraits.
Combat trackers drop swords, and you can just drag us from the top left into the combat tracker.
Yeah, I think that's the easiest. There you go. And then drag us from the combat tracker to the map. Otherwise, it won't work.
Okay.
Damn, 43! That bird's real strong.
How do I have more hit points than Vic?
I don't know.
Clerics.
I mean, I have a high con, but
I have a 16 con.
my con
Oh,
is
you know what?
16.
I didn't.
Did you not give yourself level 1 hit points?
I didn't bump it after I bumped up because my con went up as I leveled, so I should get an extra 4.
Oh, it already populated.
I have to say, like, it's been a while since I've DM Fantasy Grounds, but it's really good.
Yeah, I see the creatures already on a map, but they're invisible.
Oh, yeah. On
You have
your
to-
combat tracker, there's a little eyeball. If you want them to appear, you click on the eyeball.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll say you can see
Boom!
all of them.
Animated pudding, no!
Oh, mama!
Oh, God!
Right into the big one.
Oh, look at that bar.
All right, and then I guess everybody roll initiative.
Oh, my God, yes!
How do I do that?
Plus
+1. Oh, Vic.
Boom! It's time to crack some skulls.
Forgot how slow.
Holy
Vic-
shit! Rachel.
Boom!
I
I'm gonna
felt good
tank
about what I
this.
did.
I'll say you guys can kind of arrange yourselves however you want within that little starting area. If you want to move around.
Did you put us on the map? Oh, yeah, you did.
Could be.
I mean, I feel like we just walked in when all this happened, right? Maybe it
Yeah,
makes sense that we're here.
Yeah.
Stephanie was leading the way, so
Yeah, I'll go. Like, I'm here.
sure. I'll be a little bit behind you.
Flying V. Flying V!
Thwip, you did say you were following Vic.
Good.
I want to ride that boar.
So, just go through everybody, I guess. There. Okay. Persephone is up first.
Okay. Well, shit. Okay, I'm going to. Alright, so there's a giant boar, animated pudding. People are like running and screaming, but no one's like injured or dying, right?
Right. Yeah. It's
Everyone's
kind of
dead.
just like confusion. Yeah. Lots of running and screaming. Off to the side, you can kind of see some guards rushing in to deal with, more creatures that are outside of your immediate area.
I forget how Vanish
Yeah,
works
I-
with my
I was
spells. How do
with Liam
I
and
just
didn't kill
see
him,
what they do?
but I started
What?
thinking it was him.
Like, how do I? Oh, combat. Oh. As far as like seeing the range and whatnot. Okay, that's like click on that box. Figure it out. Okay. I am going to. I forget how spells work. Okay. I am going to call out. Do not fear. The lady's with us. And then I'm going to, while I'm calling out to the people, she holds out her left hand towards the giant boar, and I'm going to cast blindness. I think I can force the save, right?
Find out.
Failure.
Failure.
Blinded.
Blinded for 1 minute.
I think I have to. Oh no, I didn't want to do that.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, she's totally blind. Makes so much sense.
And this isn't. At the end of each of its turns, it gets a con save, but it's not concentration. Sweet.
How do I erase the effect?
There should be like a little plus or something, or the feet. Click on the feet next to someone. Yeah, click on the feet, and then on your side, I think those are feet. Feet with wings?
Yeah, I see it. Okay.
Then it
Just
should
delete
give you
that.
the red. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so
Giant
blinded
boar.
for 1 minute, and then I'm going to take some cover over here in this stall area with this table.
All right. Next up is
Oh yeah.
Kalos.
Kalos is gonna smile and turn at Vic. It's time to have some fun. And he's gonna. Why the hell not? I'm gonna cast Hexblade Curse on the giant boar as a bonus action, and then I'm gonna go running forward. 5.
What stat are you cursing?
Oh, that's right. I can curse a stat. Oh shit. Strength.
Yes, that's the right answer. That's the right answer.
So he's cursed for 1 full minute. He has incapacitated. Bonus. I can't figure out where it says about the whatchamacallit.
That's there's no save for that. It's just automatic.
Yeah, I pick a target, but I can only do it once. So I picked the giant boar, and as I'm smiling at Vic, I reach out, and this giant shining blue blade appears out of thin air, and I go running at the giant boar, and I'm going to be about here. And that's my whole turn,
Okay.
because it takes an action to summon my sword.
Vic. So you guys have never seen him fight yet, but he has this crossbow that he keeps on his back, and he has a whip coiled at his side, and the manacles, of course. He also has an axe, but what he reaches for in the start of this fight is looped onto his belt is a crowbar, and he just like sticks a thumb underneath the crowbar as if he's done this dozens of times, and just like flicks it up and catches it in midair and charges. You got the boar, right?
Probably, maybe. As long as it doesn't hit me.
Did you hit it?
No.
Oh, that's an action for X.
Yeah, I didn't have my sword out, so.
Oh boy, there's a bunch of stuff here to like get around. I don't even know if I can get to the board. Can I get there?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, Chris, if you right-click one of us and do lock token, it's the whole like tells us how far to go.
Oh, okay. I mean, lock all of you.
Lock all of us.
Yeah, lock
you
Lori.
down.
Lock all of us. And what happens is if you to approve motion, you middle click it, and then it'll go through all the motion.
Okay.
But you'll have to approve them now. So he's gonna move up there, and he is going to take a swipe at sweep the legs of this giant boar with his crowbar,
Nice.
which is an improvised weapon. which I'm proficient with.
Oh, Andy, I think I must have screwed something up because you're targeting yourself and Kalos.
Gotcha. I'll just drop it straight on the
Don't
board.
attack me. Don't attack me. Friend, not foe.
Got it.
Oh, I gotta change my dice
Wait, why do I
color.
have advantage?
Because it's blind.
Oh, shoot.
It is blind.
I hit it. So he's gonna swipe at it with his crowbar. And then as a bonus action, I can do a grapple or unarmed attack against it. So as he sweeps at the leg, he kind of like rotates in and tries to put this boar in a headlock. And I would like to attempt to grapple.
Okay.
So Andy, I don't know if you saw that, but Hex is what you were thinking. I did Hexblade's Curse.
Gotcha. Yeah, so then to grapple, I think we do opposed athletics.
I think it's what, athletics or acrobatics. I think the person escaping can either do athletics or acrobatics.
I think so.
I'm gonna try to grab it.
I mean, you're gonna do it, Vic. So come on.
I hope so.
That guy's real strong. +6. Jesus.
I'm very athletic.
Hashtag
How do
all
I open the monster's stat page?
Clicking on the combat tracker,
Yeah, I
right?
see the little square. Okay, all right.
little square.
Just check what the grapple is quick.
I was hanging out with
Just to see what I need to roll against. Contest between attacker makes strength athletics and the defender can choose strength athletics or dexterity.
you
Got it.
found the body.
Okay. All right, Abe, what does the curse do? The strength curse?
It's only for me. So Hex is what Andy was thinking. I can actually hex something, and then it gets disadvantaged. But for Hexblade Curse, it gives me bonuses. So you can ignore it.
All right, so it's not actually cursed, doesn't it?
We can do that next turn, right? Right?
Maybe.
Right.
I mean, the guy looked big, so.
I've
Yeah.
been right most of the time.
Okay, the giant boar fails its strength check and it is grappled.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he kind of like goes up to the side of it and just puts his right arm around its neck. He's still holding his crowbar. And it looks like he is eyeing up this thing's kidneys.
All right, so what does grappled do?
Its movement is 0. That's it.
Okay. All
It
right.
can use its action to break free.
Yep. Yeah, but
Okay.
it can still attack as normal.
Okay. All right.
My turn.
So looks like we got all the creatures to go. Including. So let's lock this for this. Looks like it's already locked. Let's see the movement squares.
Yeah, once you lock one person, it locks everybody.
I mean, Chris, you're not gonna attack me, right? I can go get a drink. I mean, you're probably not gonna do it.
Well,
I'm probably
let's see.
safe.
I think the pudding's just going to go after. They're kind of mindless. They're just going to go after whoever's closest.
Son of a bitch.
I think would be Nick.
That's all right.
It's fine. He can handle it. I'll BRB.
Man.
And we'll open pudding stat page. Okay, so the pudding kind of senses you, Vic, and there's that little. It's kind of like a blocked off area, a little fenced in area, and the pudding just kind of squeezes through the slats in the fence and cuts through the corner and just pops out right behind. And extends a pseudopod to attack.
Oh, ain't you lovely?
So, this. There we go. Hit.
Is that the best you can do?
There. So it takes 3 points of damage. It kind of bludgeons you in the back, and you're kind of a little weirded out by some moving pudding, so you take a little extra psychic damage as well.
Nice.
Okay. Next up is Animated Pudding 2. Let's see.
I immediately said,
All right,
"Someone
so
just followed you."
Animated Pudding 2, it can't really,
Like, Liam self-reported.
yeah, it can't really quite get to you. I'll say it kind of like squeezes through the slats in the fence post, kind of ends up in the middle of this structure here.
Okay. Okay, so they move slow. That's good.
Yeah, they're not exactly quick.
Oh
Wish I could-
yeah.
You can see a distance for the creature. I guess because I'm not approving my own moves.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
just
you
gives
can
it.
you can hold right and left at the same time to do a quick pointer if you need to.
Oh, okay.
That's probably the best thing. You can draw a line real quick. Also, Rachel, you forgot the most important thing. Changing your dice color.
Oh.
Yeah, come on.
Need something
I changed mine.
aquatic.
Oh, by the way, my giant sword is glowing a faint dark blue color. It's kind of important.
My crowbar is glowing steel. Steel
It's
color.
real nice. It's a nice crowbar.
30.
Crabs.
My crabs start moving.
Crabs.
All right.
Wait, what did the crabs come out of?
The crabs are in the back. They're in some boiling cauldrons.
Oh no.
Boiling crabs, nice.
Yeah, they're half steamed.
That's intense. No, really, they came out of tens.
Share the map again, Chris. I closed it by accident.
Yeah.
Damn it, Dane.
Big idiot.
You have one job.
Big idiot. So how did I draw this thing? Did I draw that thing?
Is there a shortcut for deleting the?
Pointers.
Deleting what?
Click
pointers?
both buttons again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like we're learning all over again.
It's been a while.
I'm in Taxi Darkness.
It's good to be back to playing some D&D again.
I do love D&D.
Me too.
I mean, for the record, I really loved Call of Cthulhu.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a nice to have some variety, but yeah,
Let's change up. But I also did miss D&D.
Yep.
It's got tactics.
Tactics. Speaking of tactics, thwomp. Thwip.
Womp.
Thwomp. Thweep.
Alright. Womp. Here we go. I'm gonna start out by moving back Mia. And these boxes.
Guys
Alright.
running away.
There we go.
there we go.
Alright. And then I will target this here boar.
That's what I think of every time with your character.
And I'm going to use my Dread Ambusher feature.
What?
So at the start of my first turn of each combat, my walking speed increases by 10 feet, which lasts until the end of my turn. If I take the attack action on the turn, I can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action. If that attack hits, the target takes an extra 1d8 of the damage, or the weapon's damage type. So,
Damn.
I'm
Special.
attack him with a long bow.
Is that
And
like
I
a
also?
once per rest?
No, it's just once per combat.
What?
Okay. Cool.
Shit. I mean, poop.
And I'm going to use my sharpshooter feature,
Oh my god.
and I'm going to
Troy.
-5 to my attack roll, so that I can add 10 to my damage roll
Oh, yeah.
if I hit.
Don't miss.
Don't miss.
Don't screw it up.
You have one job.
Time to kill it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Schmack.
Oh yeah, because it's blind.
10 plus damage.
Heavy damage.
Mm.
Wow.
I'm going to give it another 1d8 worth of damage.
Fear of the Swamp.
My hickey. So I guess I just can roll this damage again. It says 1d8. Okay, so I wouldn't get the plus 3. So I'm just gonna do this. So it's just 1d8.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Wow. All right. Anything else for your turn?
I think that's all.
Okay. So it's the giant boar's turn, and this thing is looking rough. It's got 2 arrows sticking out of it. It's kind of bloodied up from Vic smashing with the crowbar. So it's grappled,
Holy shit.
but it's just going to flail around and try to hit Vic.
You got it.
Vic, no. I don't care at all.
Does blind give it disadvantage? I guess we'll.
Oh
Sure.
yeah, the nice part is it should automatically do it.
Yep.
I hope it does.
I'll be fine. I'm
Oh, it
fine.
totally did.
Oh,
Oh, hit with a
18 and
23.
19.
Oh,
it's
gonna
fine.
be fine.
All right, so Vic takes 9 points of slashing damage as the boar just thrashes around and clips you with one of its tusks.
Sure.
And that is the end of the boar's turn. So we're going
It
back.
gets, at the end of his turn, he gets a con save for.
Con save?
Oh, it succeeded.
God,
We're blind.
All right,
This is only 10.
Don't stun me now, buddy.
God, come on. You're the
Got it.
worst.
clouded vision fades from the boar's eyes. We're back up to Persephone.
Why is my DC only 10? Is that accurate?
That should not be accurate. It should be 10 plus.
Eight.
What's
plus
8
your
plus?
wisdom modifier.
Plus your 8 plus for your stat
Wisdom plus-
modifier plus your proficiency.
So it should be 10 plus. It should be 13.
10 plus wisdom.
Need to fix that shit.
All right.
Why isn't it doing it?
What did the boar roll? A 10? So it would have
Yeah.
failed, right?
Yep, I'll slide that back on. All right.
Oh yeah.
Where is that even at? Where do you see your spell save DC?
If you go to your actions and then pick on like one of your spells, it'll tell you your spell DC.
Okay.
The rage momentarily clears the milkiness from the eyes, but then the milkiness kind of fades back in.
That's
Oh,
a
okay.
pissed off boar.
I fixed some DCs. Okay. Yeah, blindness deafness. Okay. Sorry. So now it's my turn. Okay. I am going to.
So it's still blind.
Yep,
It's
still
still
blinded. Yes.
It is still blind. I'm going to.
I'm gonna kill it.
I'm going to target these 3 puddings. And I'm going to cast Bane.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, I love me some Bane. Oh, 2 failures. Love that too.
Can I drag the effect onto them?
Mm-hmm.
Do I just click it because they already did the save, or do I have to
If
drag?
it's targeted.
It'll only do the ones that saved.
Oh,
Yep.
sweet.
See, boom, automatic.
Fantasy grounds.
Alright. So action, I Bane, and she reaches out and she says, "You have angered the lady. You don't belong here." And banes the 2 of them, not the 3 of them. And then that was my action. I don't really have any bonus actions.
I have so many bonus actions.
Well, shit. I think that might be my turn.
Real shit.
Oh, wait, I have cantrips. Nope, they're not bonus actions.
Hmm.
That's it, I'm done.
You grab a piece of that big turkey next to you.
Oh yeah,
Does
do
it
that.
look good? Does it smell good? Is it
It's
alive?
also
and it can bite me?
alive.
Kicks you in the
This
face.
turkey's not alive. You can grab one of the
Yeah.
legs.
She
Take
shoots
two
Bane
turkey
with her
leg
left
damage.
hand and then like reaches behind her with her right hand and like grabs a turkey leg to gnaw on. It smells real good.
What if she's just tainted the purity of her temple?
It's the greasy goodness.
What if it was GMO?
Oh. Alright, so Kalos, two-handed giant sword in hand, does like a flourish and slams down on the giant boar, casting branding smite as he does, and he's gonna use great weapon mastery as he smashes down. Because I can. Sweet baby Jesus, thank God.
Oh, boy.
Oh man, he just cuts its head right off. That doesn't even include my extra 2d6 damage.
You can roll your 2d6. Why not?
Oh, that's it also takes another 2 damage because it was hexblade cursed.
All right, so it's taken what? 23 damage.
Yeah, that sounds
19
right.
2. All right. How does it look, Abe?
So as he finishes his flourish, he just like cuts its head off, and the whole time he is just grinning at Vic. And then afterwards, he just
While
kinda
he's
runs.
swinging his sword, he's just
Yep, the
grinning
whole
at Vic.
time.
The whole time. That would be weird.
There's gonna be pork on the dinner for night. And then he just runs off towards these. Actually, fuck it. He is gonna run all the way. This is gonna take some opportunities, but he is gonna run all the way to these crabs, and then as he runs past Vic, he's gonna go. Jesus. He's gonna go. Don't follow me. So,
I'm gonna say that square is kind of blocked off. The pudding's in there because it can squeeze
shit.
through the areas.
Okay,
but
so
you'll
I'm gonna
have to
go
around.
5. Okay, I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna shout, "Don't follow me!" And I'm gonna run off.
Are
So
you
at least
moving
one
through
person's gonna attack me.
space though, because isn't that difficult terrain if you move through
Damn
an
it,
enemy
Dane! You're ruining everything.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna
Rules.
just gonna there. I'm right there. Right there. So
Right in the intersection.
Pudding number 1 is gonna run at me.
Do a little juke. All right, so
Do a little juke past.
all right, so
all the shit.
pudding 1 will get an attack.
I
Just
didn't take any damage, right, while I was away.
Eventually, I was gonna flip on you guys.
roll this up.
Oh, damn it.
Did it roll? That was disadvantage. Why did it roll twice?
Because I'm
Bane.
amazing.
Is it
Because
Bane?
apparently you're attacking Vic and me.
Green is just minus 1d4.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I don't know why it has.
Oh, yeah, I hit Vic
you,
and
you may have
Kiss.
you may have had me targeted from before.
Oh, okay. All right. It's
Hit.
all right. I'll just roll the damage manual.
I don't like that.
Dropping on his head.
Is it necrotic damage? I hope so.
So you're gonna take 3 plus 3 is 6 bludgeoning damage and an additional 2 psychic.
Pudding.
Oh, I don't like that.
Geo pudding.
Chris,
Okay.
Yes.
as a reaction,
Okay.
for my sentinel feat, when a creature
Oh,
within 5 feet of
shoot.
me takes an attack against a target other than me, I can use my reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that attacking creature.
Okay.
So I would like to attack animated pudding 1.
Roll your attack.
Fisticuffs. So as his arm slips through the now bloody stump of the boar's head, he just does a quick backswing with the no, he's just gonna stomp. He's just gonna stomp the pudding.
Stomp him down.
It's a waffle stone.
Oh,
no.
Boom! You
So
got
happy.
Vic stomped.
So happy.
Mm.
I should roll another d6, huh?
Yeah. Don't you get?
I dragged it onto him the first time, so
Is it an auto do it?
but it should. But I forgot to drag the attack onto him, so.
All right. So I'll add an extra 2. Okay.
Stomp.
So you stomp on the pudding and it squishes. Does animating pudding 3 also get an attack of opportunity?
So I wanted to stay within its range. So if I want to stay within its square.
Okay.
I want to stay up in its face.
All right, so you're not.
Yeah, like right
that.
there.
All right.
Is this like an open pen, Chris? Or is it
No, it's gonna be like a pile of boxes or something.
okay.
Gotta use your imagination, Dane.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah, it's the only. Yeah, like I said, the only reason the pudding's in there is because it can squeeze through tight
I gotcha.
spaces.
It's a pudding.
Let's delete the giant boar because it is done dead.
I'm gonna take some of its meat when it's dead.
All right, Vic.
Okay. Vic is going to, as he's stomped down into this thing, he's just going to take his crowbar and take a quick swipe across the pudding he just attacked.
Why did you think it was me from the bear?
Oh yeah.
All right, Vic.
All right, what is
How do you kill that
yeah.
pudding?
He just swipes it across, and like this pudding's body just like sprays in a splat against the pile of crates right there. The pudding that's inside the crates is actually probably not attackable super well right now, huh?
Yeah, I don't think so.
So what was the last thing that Kalos says? That don't follow me?
Don't
Yeah.
follow me. I went running off.
Huh.
As like lightning was kind of shooting out of my eyeballs.
So here's two things you don't know about Vic yet. First
Don't
one is,
listen.
my personality trait is the best way to get me to do something is to tell me I can't do it. Second of all, my flaw is if there's a plan, I'll forget it. If I don't forget it, I'll ignore it.
Oh my god. Let's do it, Vic. We're gonna live.
So Vic's going to 1, 2. Hey Rachel, you have healing spells, right?
Nope.
Let's do this.
Yeah, because we're gonna need it.
Right there.
Kalos and Vic are gonna die. It's fine.
Right there is my move.
All right, so you're moving through the pudding piece square or threatened area.
Yeah, and I don't think it's taken its reaction yet.
No. Yeah,
No,
'cause it
not
didn't
putting 3.
attack Kalos. All right,
I'm not
so
gonna let you have all the fun. He yells at Kalos as he runs past.
pudding 3. Yeah. Oh no!
Oh, critical hit! Oh man.
It'll be fine.
10 damage. As
All right.
you try to sprint past
Jesus,
pudding
Vic.
3, it just it reaches out a pseudopod and just kind of like punches you in the side of the head as you run past it.
He lets out a growl and a laugh, but you can tell he's starting to flag. Actually, I would like to use. I have a thing whenever I go below half my hit points, which is it. When you take damage that reduces you to half your maximum hit points or less, use your reaction to gain temporary hit points equal to your pugilist level plus your constitution modifier.
All right.
And you regain all expended moxie points. I haven't spent any yet. I was about to spend one, but so I'm gonna get pugilist level plus constitution modifier. So I get 7 temporary hit points. And I would like to. He runs up to the middle of them, and he just thumps his chest and says, come on, get me. And I'm going to use my ability Brace Up to give myself more temporary hit points. This got that plus my pugilist level plus my constitution modifier.
More
And,
hit points.
oh, that's not it. Slash roll 1d6 plus 7. That's not the one.
You can just do +2 and +5. Yes.
What?
Your
One.
modifiers +2 and +5.
I think I just did the. What is?
What is happening?
Oh, you can just click the buttons.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, only 8 temporary.
Minimal.
Minimum temporary hit points. Okay. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Animated pudding 2. So it's currently in the
Oh
box.
shit! It probably can't get out. We're fine.
Yeah. So I don't think
Pudding.
it's.
Is it chocolate pudding?
It's probably tapioca or
Oh,
something.
God.
The texture. I can't deal with the texture.
Oh, it's
Me
so
neither.
good.
Mm-mm,
It's so good.
I also love that the whole time there's just chatting happening in the background because of our D&D music.
Oh yeah, I forgot to change.
It's a rockin'
Nope,
party.
it's
People
totally
are like,
fine.
"Oh, my turkey's delicious. Would you
Oh,
like some
the
ale?"
pudding seems to be
Oh,
ready.
hey now. What?
All right.
No.
So animated pudding 2 kind of slides through the boxes, and
Runs into your DMs.
that's right, slides into Persephone DMs.
Shut that shit down.
Shut it down.
Roll that attack. There we go.
Ooh,
Miss.
it's a miss.
Oh, so they
Wait.
can.
Well, it was
It's just
it was
not against
Bane.
us. It's fine.
It was Bane, so otherwise
Oh
it probably
yeah.
would.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I
Bane
love
Bug.
Bane. Bane is so good.
It's so good.
All right, animated pudding 3. Sorry, Abe, but you're right there.
It's
So
fine. Everything's great. The gods will protect me. Oh, the gods won't protect me. Shit. Oh, it hurts.
8 damage.
I said don't follow me.
Just it punches you in your ankle, and it really hurts. Kind of like Peter Griffin, like
Oh. Ah. In the ankle. God.
I'm ready.
all right.
You're crabbed.
Yeah, blue crab ones. Vic's right there. Does a little snappy.
Guy!
Oh god, Vic.
These rolls
I got lots of temporary hit points.
absorbed.
Absorbed.
All right. And then let's see. One target hit, and okay, so it says if it does the damage and the target is grappled, escape DC 11. I don't know.
Great.
Do you roll that right now, or are you just automatically grappled until your next
No.
turn?
You're grappled. To get rid of a grapple, you have to make an action,
Okay.
which I will never do. I'm hugging this crab. I'll
You want to be grappled. All right, so you're grappled. The crab pitches onto your calf and has a firm hold on you.
So my move is 0.
What if Chris TPKs us in this fucking
Yeah,
Oh, it's
That
gonna
would
be
be a
amazing.
great thing.
Pretty sweet.
all right, blue crab 2. Let's see. Let's get some 30. So there. Yeah, I'll say blue crab 2 is just kind of scramble over some of these crates.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Don't call him back here. We're pretty hurt.
All right, Thwip.
Oh my god, Dane. Now is the time.
Gonna move over there first,
You just-
and then
Right, hide behind the healer.
Good call. Good call.
so I'm gonna move over there first, and then
Oh, yep, sorry.
that's okay. And then I'm going to shoot it. The pudding.
Shoot.
Come on, come
Shoot
on.
that pudding.
Yeah, you shoot that pudding.
All right, and I'm going to roll some damage on that pudding.
Oh.
Yeah, like 7 damage, pudding. Huh?
It looks like you hit yourself.
Oh god. God, no.
Why?
Why are you hitting yourself?
Go hit yourself.
Oh my god.
All right, hold
How'd
on
your
a
party
second.
kill themselves? Well,
I just.
Which pudding were you targeting? Was it 2 or 3?
It was 2.
2? Okay, all right. I'll add 7 to 2.
Meant
Okay.
him,
God.
not myself.
we're not that rusty, Dane.
Anything else? Any bonus actions or anything?
I do not have. any.
Okay. So top of the order, back to Persephone.
All right, I am going to
Heal? That sounds great.
I'm fine.
I am going to bonus action spiritual weapon.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. Drop that shit like it's hot.
Actually, I'm gonna do my action first. So I'm going to action. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the one in front of me.
Mm.
I don't think he's hurt yet.
What?
I don't think he's hurt yet.
So just shot it.
Yeah,
Oh.
got shot.
You got shot real hard.
Got an arrow stuck in the gelatin.
Oh, what?
Failure.
A failure's good.
I know.
Save.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. I mean,
So what is-
failure.
And then why
What
are
does
they
Toll the
two-
Dead do?
It's 1 damage
Toll
per.
the
Rings a
Dead.
giant ass bell.
It's damage. So they must see. Yeah, they take necrotic damage, but it's more if they're missing any hit points. So it's a D12, which
Mm.
So good.
2.
Wow. Oh, we're gonna be so good, guys.
Bonus action, spiritual weapon. So my spiritual weapon is just like this, like tsunami wave. I'm gonna drop it in between the blue crab and the animated pudding in front of me. Is there a token I can grab for that, or just like tokens?
Make a little 5-foot pointer, circle pointer if you want.
Yes. How do I do this?
Right
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Lee.
Too big.
Sorry, that was me. I
Right
was
click.
looking at something.
Pointer.
Too big.
I want a circle. Okay. Excellent. There's my spiritual weapon, which is a bonus action. Let me make sure I mark off that spell slot. And then my spiritual weapon is going to attack that same animated pudding.
Come on, come on.
Oh, it misses. Okay. That's it. That's my turn.
I was trying to get some battle music in here.
Instead, we just got wastelands.
That's right. All the NPCs probably think it's just part of the festival show. They're like, oh,
Right.
yay, dinner theater.
Yeah.
It's animated pudding.
I don't know if it's.
Name's like
but-
enjoy your pudding. It's terrifying.
So, the spiritual weapon. Okay, so you missed.
Yeah, I missed this. That's it. That's my turn. I'm not moving. They're gonna punch me if I move.
All right.
All right, Kayla's up. So Chris, before I forget, there is a token in there that I think is, I don't know if it's shared for you, but there was just a weapon image in there, but whatever. Could just be for me. All right, so Kalos is gonna turn to Vic and go, "I told you not to follow me," and his the flames around his sword is gonna grow, and he is going to run through the jello, stomping on it, and he is going to good night, bud. I love you. Oh, what did you just say? Tom just comes over and hugs me, and then he goes, "I killed everyone so much." So that's good. It's not demonic at all. Kalos, as he's clutching his weapon, stomping through the pudding, his aura starts to pulsate, and there's just flames of blue liquid coming out of his eyes and his sword. And for a 10-foot aura around him, people are going to take some damage. So he uses his action to cast Radiant Consumption, and for a full minute, everyone around him takes his level for a 10-foot radius at the end of each of his turns. Himself and everyone around him in a 10-foot radius takes half his level rounded up. So they take 2 damage, and he's pulsating a blue energy. And then he points his sword at animated pudding 3, and he is gonna deal an extra pick one target equal to an attack on a spell. What? You can deal extra radiant damage to one target when you deal extra damage to an attacker spell. Oh, well, that was it. So I'm just going to pulsate and run away and hope someone may or may not heal me. Meanwhile, I'm taking 2 points of physical damage.
You're damaging yourself, and so that includes friendly people as
Everyone
well?
around me for 10-foot radius. Yep.
Okay, so Blue Crab 1, Vic, yourself, and Animated Pudding 3 are all taking 2
Taking
damage.
2
Well, he
damage. Yep.
moved. You haven't moved him yet. He said he was.
Oh.
Gonna move.
Yeah, so I'm
You're
running, and then I
Oh,
cast
then you're
it.
doing
So
it.
it
Okay.
didn't hit Vic, but it hit,
I see.
hopefully, Animated Pudding 3 and Animated Pudding 2 and Crab number 2.
Yeah.
Does a spiritual weapon have hit points, or no? It's just
No, it's an ethereal weapon.
Yeah, it doesn't have I don't think anyone can interact with it.
And then I'm going to shout over to the phone, heal me! And it's just like radiating an energy. And that's my turn.
all right.
Try type in that force skip command. See if it goes
Okay.
to your battle music.
Yeah, I was trying
Make sure you
to.
put the exclamation point.
Yeah, because this regular skip.
Oh, I don't have a role DJ or manage channel. Yeah, I don't have permission.
No permissions.
Oh.
I got it.
You fix that, Abe? Give us all the permissions.
I'm going to give everyone the permissions.
There.
Then I'm going to do a little cleanup. Bloop. And there we go. All right, I got it. Is this what you wanted? I feel like it's not.
Can
I
you
don't-
give us channel permissions? Is that a thing? Where's that go?
I feel like we're back.
It's like
Actually,
98
maybe.
hours until.
Oh, there's 98 things
Are we
in the queue.
are we getting
Clear
close?
the queue? Can you clear
Yeah,
the queue?
There's 98 things in that queue.
Oh my god! All right, hold on. Clear,
All right, we'll skip ahead to Vic in the meantime.
clean.
Vic is going to.
All right, queue's clean. I'll give people things.
It actually looks like there's like a tent post next to me on the ground on the map. So I'm going to
All right, you should be good now, Chris.
he kind of rips that up from the ground and stabs it down into the crab with a pugilist.
So there's a tent pole that it's gonna pull up.
Yep.
Okay.
The one that he's standing right next to, he's gonna rip that out and stab it down into the blue crab next to him.
Damn it now!
A miss. Well,
Damn it! Now's not time.
we can't have that, can we? I'd like to give him the old one too. So as a bonus action, I spend a moxie point, and I'll take two more attacks.
Okay.
So with that, he is again just going to lift up his right boot and stomp down onto the thing.
Oh, there it is.
I
Okay.
got it. I had to do a little cleaning.
Minimum damage.
Boom.
And,
Got it.
Then he's gonna just swing back with the fist that's holding his crowbar, and just punch down with the fist itself.
Fisty punch.
Oops, that's not fist. Everything it does is the same damage.
For
Ooh, dang! Yeah, there we go.
All right. How does it look, Andy?
Yeah, so he kind of stomps it, or he tries to stab it once and misses. He stomps it and pins it to the ground, and as it's kind of squirming, he is just going to reach back his fist and just punch it straight into the ground, and it just splats.
Mm.
Bits of crab meat go everywhere.
I can still move.
You have some crab meat splattered on your clothes.
He's gonna move up. He's gonna move up a bit closer to this.
3.
Animated Pudding. Okay. That's my turn.
Kill
All
it.
right. Animated Pudding 2 is gonna take a swing at Persephone.
Yeah, that's good. It's not me. I'm feeling real good. Oh shit!
Pseudopod just
TPK.
Listen, I have
Whip
so many
right
HP
out.
as Vic. It's fine.
That's true.
Come on, you got this.
Oh, I'm so concentrated.
Oh, good job, Nat 20.
But it reaches the pseudopod, just kind of punches you right in the gut. You bend over, but manage to hold on to the spiritual weapon spell.
Pudding
Oh.
punch.
The lady is with me.
Do you have a shield?
Who the hell's this lady?
Do I have a shield?
Yeah.
No.
I have shield. I'm not gonna cast on you though.
I have shield.
I have a dex of 16,
I've already cast one magic.
and I have leather armor.
Oh my god, I didn't take shield. Son of a bitch.
No, it's
All right.
Drinking.
Animated Pudding 3 is gonna swing at Kalos.
Why you gotta be doing that? That's not cool.
And
It's
you're
not
right
cool,
up
dog.
in there. It whiffs though.
I just giggle at it.
I'd like to punch you with my reaction.
I'm gonna punch you with my reaction.
All right. Punch with the reaction.
Don't react.
I mean,
React.
It doesn't stop him from punching. It doesn't stop him from doing his attack, but thanks, Rachel.
React punch.
6 damage. All right.
Yeah, he takes a quick swing with his crowbar and says, "Hey, pay attention to me, all right?"
Little bits of gelatin kind of splatter off of Animated Pudding 3.
Ew.
Ooh, I don't. Pudding's not supposed to look like that, okay?
Blue Crab 2 we're at. So Blue Crab 2 was kind of going after Thwip, and it still has eyes for him.
Mm.
So it's going to move past the weapon Persephone right there.
Does Persephone get an attack of opportunity? With whatever she has that isn't magic?
I guess so. It's moving through
You're
thirds.
I'm Warcaster. I can do magic.
Oh shit!
So
I almost
as
took
a
that
reaction,
myself.
can I do a spell that's an action?
Hell
Or-
yeah, you can. You're a warcaster. I know because I almost took that feat and I spent a whole day researching it because I'm on vacation.
Could I just have my spiritual weapon attack as a reaction, or is that not a thing that I can do?
I don't think that's a thing.
Okay. But I
You
can do a spell as a reaction.
Yeah, you could cast a spell or an action because you're a warcaster.
Right. Okay. I am going to.
Strike it dead. Do
uh,
it.
The spell must have a casting time of 1 action and must target only that creature. That's all.
Well, shit, I'm gonna hit it with an inflict wounds.
Nice.
Flick those wounds.
Yeah, as it scuttles past me, I reach out and I touch it.
I'm just gonna touch it.
I
I'm
reach
gonna
out,
take my action. I'm gonna touch it.
reach out and I touch it.
Touch away.
Come on, come on, come on.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're gonna melt this thing.
Blow it up. Blow it up.
It's still
Alright.
she reaches out, she like brushes her fingers along its like crab. Oh, this is the pudding. It's a crab. She like brushes her fingers along
Had
its
it as
crab
it's
tail's
walking by,
back.
and it
Might be
melts.
She says, "The lady giveth, and the lady taketh away." And
Into
it's
the
like
sea.
water like crashes out of its shell all over its face.
Grab people.
Crab just kind of hisses as it breaks apart. All right.
Nice.
Who's
Right.
hungry?
I'm gonna take a -5 to my attack.
Yes.
Get
I'm
it.
so
This
glad
time.
that someone else did that.
Here we go.
For the record, we're either going to be amazing or just the worst party ever.
Oh, you're
I
great.
will have myself targeted.
Don't shoot yourself.
Yeah.
19.
Nice.
Wait, is that a nat 20 on?
On a longbow? I don't
Oh,
think
no.
so.
No.
Well, what feat did you take?
Sharpshooter. That doesn't
Isn't
give me a,
sharpshooter a 19, or is that just great weapon
It doesn't-
mastery?
yeah.
Not very much. Just 19.
Mastery.
Damn it!
X-Blade's one of the only things that gives a 19.
All right.
Damn it!
Wowie. Yeah, good thing I had that 10 damage.
Got it.
Oh,
All right. What does it look like?
Okay, it goes flips, lets go an arrow, and it goes through the pudding. But the pudding, being as viscous as it is, attaches to the arrow, and then just thuds into the jar that was in the trajectory there, and then the pudding just kind of slops off of it onto the ground.
All right. Animated Pudding 2 is gone.
Who's hungry?
Back to Persephone.
All right, I'm going to bonus action move
Yeah.
my spiritual weapon over
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
hit Animated Pudding 3. Spiritual weapon.
Alright,
Spiritual weapon. Where did it go?
I love that movie.
Hit.
Good one.
Critical hit.
Oh shit!
So the wave like crashes down on it. I was gonna use my action to heal you, but I'm not gonna do that now.
No need.
That's pretty dick.
All right. Combat tracker is clear.
Nice.
Kalos literally on his hands and knees is just shouting, "I told you not to be near me," and he's just like pulsating in energy, and eventually it fades and he stands up.
Are there
But if-
food items on like carts and stuff around here that are not alive?
Yeah, there's a bunch of various vegetables and fried foods and other kinds of things scattered around.
Flip's just gonna start walking around and grabbing armfuls.
There's pudding and crab.
I'm gonna start eating that pudding.
Stuff that wasn't living.
Why don't you guys all make a perception check?
Yes.
No.
Oh no.
No. Oh! That's
Hey.
-1, it's fine.
All right, so actually all of you notice this as you're kind of like investigating the area after the beasts have been dispatched. You notice that there's kind of some unusual what looks like seed pods kind of distributed and growing from the ground near where you saw the crabs and boar and puddings popping out. And as you investigate more, it seems like there's actually anywhere where there might have been some meat items, you find these seed pods.
Oh, I don't like that.
Meat items.
I'd like to take a
Yeah.
closer look around the scene with my investigate skill.
Yep. Go ahead. Yeah. So you noticed as you're kind of looking around. It seems like these seed pods are coming out of the ground, and they're near like the cauldrons with the crabs, and near the spits with the boars. You don't really see them near like the vegetable stands or the beverage areas. And you can make a nature check as well.
Do it! Do it!
All right, you're not really able to or anything unusual about they're unusual, but you can't determine anything more specific about the seed pods.
Persephone's just kind of going through the crowd and like making sure all the NPCs are like, everything's fine, it's calm, the lady has protected us, making sure like no one's injured, and just kind of checking on all the bystanders.
Hey, it's really great about the lady, but and I am
Can I-
bleeding out of multiple orifices. Hey, you have any like healing? That'd be great.
Oh, come on, walk it off, mate.
So what you guys notice is Kalos during that like "don't follow me" stage is very Akira like nuclear blast. Everything is like multitude of lightning shooting out of him, and then like he finally dispels it, and he's just like standing. He looks slightly bloodied. It hurts. He's fine. He's great, but I could use a good healing.
I'd like to pick up one of the seed pods.
Yeah,
and
can we pick up the seed pods? I'd like to pick up one
Yep.
as well.
Yep. You can pick up the seed
pods
pods.
are awful.
Vic walks up to Thwip with kind of a horrified look on his face, and he says, "Thwip, it's bad news, mate. The meat. It's the meat. It's
And
made out. It's made out of people.
It's made out of people.
What do you mean it's
Oh.
made out of people? That's weird.
I'm just fucking with you.
Don't fuck with me. I just fought a pudding.
Fuck it off.
Flip's
All
gonna
right.
hold out the bean pod and say, "It's bad. It's bad."
So as you guys are kind of walking around checking out the seed pods, you notice like in the area around the there's some city guards that have come through, and they just kind of finished mopping up some of the other creatures. And as it seems like the threat has passed, there's a number of kind of curious and concerned festival goers are kind of like poking their heads in, looking around, just want to see what's going on. Obviously, there's a big commotion. And one of those people that comes out, you see this elderly halfling that approaches you. Says, "Greetings, I'm Gelzira Tunnerly. I run the inn, the Mage Pit. You adventurers did quite a job with those creatures. Well done."
Yeah, what of it?
He looks a little disheartened at that comment, but he perks up again and says, Come to my inn and have a free lunch. It's on me."
Flip's just gonna step forward and he holds out the bean pod, and he makes like a pudding sloshing noise. It's bad.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, he kind of looks at Flip and says, "Yes, well, why don't you
It's
come
bad,
have some
mate."
lunch?" Yeah, it's bad, right?
Do you serve pudding? I don't want any pudding right now.
No pudding. It's a dessert item if you'd like to request.
No dessert.
Uh,
Just meat.
Dessert. Just food.
Vic is kind of like Vic's wiping off some like grease and blood off of his hand axe and putting it back on his belt, and he just starts like chewing on a boar's leg. He says, "All right, I'm in for some more food," and he'll because that was a cooked boar, right? That we were fighting.
Vic
It
doesn't
was-
care. Come on.
It
He
was
don't
in the
care.
process
Don't
of
give a
being.
shit.
It was kind of charred on the exterior, but the
That works.
interior was still pretty.
Looks
Or-
delicious.
Bro.
No one else is gonna eat it. It's just gonna go to waste.
That's disgusting.
Gelzira actually looks at you and says, "If you wouldn't mind, please leave those carnivorous items here."
Flip's gonna drop the bean pod and say, "Carnivorous items? It's bad."
Vic,
Yes.
Vic takes another bite and shrugs and throws the leg over his shoulder.
Exactly what he or she said. I'm not sure it's a bird.
I want to gather all of the seed pods I can find
Okay.
and put them in a little pile and set them on fire.
Okay. You do so.
Maybe
Most
I'll
of the
keep one. I keep one, and I set the rest on fire.
Oh my god, I'll
Okay.
help you with that. And I just cast that out of my sword.
Flip will point to himself after Kalos says he or she or whatever, it's a bird, and he makes a sound that sounds like a bowstring releasing.
What's up with that? That's not cool.
Points to himself again.
We've been around him long enough to know that's his name.
I
Have
wasn't
you not been paying
listening.
attention?
No,
You really got to work on your people skills, mate.
not good with people. I haven't learned about people.
Watch what I do. People love me.
I don't think
Flip's
anyone
gonna point
loves
to
you.
himself again, and he says, "He's a bird."
I think that one knows what it is. It's a bird.
So most of the seed pods were open, but you guys are able to gather kind of the husks, and then a couple of the ones that didn't pop open for whatever reason. And Rachel, you can have one of the unopened. You can keep one of the unopened seed pods if you'd like.
Your own unopened pod.
It's gonna be great when I go to sleep tonight and I wake up and I'm like, I'm a
Yeah.
bad person.
Oh, the meat's alive.
Watched Invasion of the Body Snatchers for Halloween, so
Kalos is gonna walk over to Persephone and be like, "Hey, Kalos says that's pretty intense. Just be careful." And just walk away.
What?
You heard me,
What?
Kalos. And just walk away.
So the
Are you-
Gelzir, the halfling, kind of looks at you all and is like, so free lunch?
I love free lunch. Let's do it.
Free lunch.
All right, so he leads you, assuming you're going along with them. He'll lead you to this inn. Has a sign out front that says the Mage Pit. Has a diagram of a giant hole in the ground. And as you step in, you enter the common room, and it has a large chamber that has a big glass floor covering this area, which you can see through, and there's a large network of pits underneath this floor.
What?
Some of them are kind of overgrown with some plants and greenery. Can't really see too well into those. And the inn itself has it's well lit, has a bunch of small globes of colorful light that float in the air. There's bookshelves along the wall, some arcane insignias painted onto the walls for decoration.
Okay.
So as you come in, Gelzira seats you at a private booth. Lets you order anything from the menu, which, as you look it over, has only vegetarian items.
I'll take a lettuce, rare. Real rare lettuce.
And you guys can take a short rest as you enjoy your vegetarian
yeah.
meal.
Hell yeah.
Chris, if you got a turn complete, so you can do
Mhm.
short rest, it'll automatically do it for us, and then we don't even think.
Where is complete?
If you go to the combat tracker, it's in there.
Oh, I see.
Because then the system will automatically figure out what a short rest is.
Yeah, and it should like redo my Moxie points, for instance.
Yeah, anything that's a short rest should automatically kick back in.
I gotta remember to spend these Moxie points before I hit half hit
Dude,
points.
I spent so many things.
I don't see a complete.
Bottom left corner, the combat tracker. There's an arrow, maybe, possibly.
And there's an arrow that can scroll through, you guys. There's a menu.
Maybe right click. It's somewhere on the combat tracker, I know,
Yeah.
but I don't remember where it is.
Yeah, there's like it's like a little cone symbol or something that's rest, I think.
Hmm.
Maybe right click.
That I can.
So I guess I'd like to spend a
Well,
hit die.
Hell yeah, I got a. Oh yeah, I'm gonna spend a hit
I
death.
popped the cure wounds on either of you.
Thanks.
What?
I think I'm still gonna spend a hit die.
Yeah, I'm gonna totally spend it. So what do we get healed first? This is what's super important.
I think it already happened.
Oh really? Oh, I'm only wounded 11. Okie dokie.
All right.
It's not actually ending.
Oops.
Death saves.
Oh, that's not what. No. God.
Are you dying already?
No, maybe.
You just failed a death
Two?
save.
God.
There we
Okay,
go.
there we go. There we go. I got it.
Hmm.
I swear it's somewhere in the combat tracker.
I'm looking at this Fantasy Grounds wiki, and it shows it it shows the thing in the lower left corner, but you can click on. There's an arrow
Is
that I
there
can
an
scroll
arrow
through.
down?
You. There's a
Oh.
flag that I can't click on and doesn't do anything. Menu button doesn't see.
Menu.
It's
Oh, here we
definitely.
go.
Got it. Got it.
Do it?
I found it. There we go. Got it.
Yeah, taking a short
Short
rest.
rest.
You know what that
Scouting.
means? I can go Super
Scouting.
Saiyan again. It's amaze balls.
That's true. Hey.
So this dude was like, "Oh, don't bring that carnivorous stuff into my vegetarian restaurant." What if he's on a planet of the seed pods?
Let's kill him.
Because he's like, "Don't eat don't eat carnivorous
Yeah,
things."
Seeds are
So-
only affecting the
be.
meat stuff.
And he's
So,
like, "Oh shit! They saved the day. Let me lure them into my restaurant and kill them."
Let's kill him.
Meat.
So
I
as
say we
he serves you the food, you guys are seated kind of in a private booth that's away from the main area of the
Privet?
common area, and he tells you, "Well, you see, the reason I invited you in is because there's this thing called Thalgaran's Curse. Have you heard of it? Yes,
Have you heard of it?
Thalgaran Westlook. He was a powerful wizard that used to serve as the Lord of Thentia over 100 years ago.
I'm all
One day,
familiar with my history.
he just up and decided to leave. So he took his mage tower with him. It sprouted legs and walked away. And this is what was left. He motions towards the pit.
That's some bullshit. Tell us what really happened.
No, it's all true. I'm not lying to you.
Took his tower and left. That's what Flip says.
Yeah, so there's still some laboratories and magical experiments left in the pit, and it's kind of lured in some tourists who like in looky-loos who like to have a look around. And,
I'm a looky
Looky
loo.
loos.
so the word is that this Thalgaran, he was a vegetarian, and he left behind this impressive underground garden in the pit. But it seems like maybe one of his experiments has gotten a little aggressive. It seems like they don't like it when people eat meat. So, he kind of gestures out at the area that you guys just came from. I used to serve meat here at the Mage Pit, but then some tendrils of vines started growing through the floor and attacked the customers. Well, of course, that's not very good for business, so I decided I'd make it vegetarian only, and haven't really had any issues. We had hoped that the curse ended on its own. Sometimes magic just dissipates on its own. But, well, I guess that's not exactly true. So, perhaps you'd be willing to help us out?
Chris, I rolled an insight. Is he full of shit? I rolled an
You totally believe him.
Oh my god, this guy is full of it, but full of truth. Real truth.
Flip, you sense that he is telling the truth.
Okay.
He is not lying to you. Or
Come
at
on,
least
Dane, you
he
can do it.
believes the truth.
Tentacles through the floor.
Yes, tendrils to the floor. You wouldn't believe it unless it happened. It was incredible. It's scary, but incredible.
Look, you just point us in the right direction. I'm sure we'll take care of it.
All right, well,
I could use a nap first.
Fuck naps. We got this.
says, well, if you really need to, but I'm worried, those vendors out there, I don't know if they'll stop serving them meat. And the customers, they'll demand it. I'd like to get this taken care of before anybody else gets hurt.
Well, I'm always happy to help a fellow citizen of the world. There's the one thing I'd like, though, in return, as payment. Cook me a steak when we win.
Well, if it's safe to do so, I'm certainly happy.
You have a deal.
I can also offer you some gold and free food as long as you stay here.
Gold. That sounds delicious.
Okay.
Flip says, gold. Gold.
Yes.
Kalos summons his blade out of thin air and goes, Akylos says we ride. And then I'm ready. And I stand up.
I can't tell whether he's just referring to himself in the third person. Is this just...
No! It's my god.
Oh, well, why did you say so? We all have gods, right?
Well, my name
I
is
prefer
Kalos.
She's a real savvy broad.
Who? The whip? I
Gold.
thought it was a male.
God. Gold.
It's a bird. It repeats things. My hair is like standing on air.
Are you gonna start shitting lightning again? All right, let's get downstairs.
Not yet. I have to take a rest. Oh wait, I already did. I took a rest.
Flip is going to nervously point to the boar leg that is in front of Vic, and say,
Did Vic? Did you keep the boar leg, or did you
No,
drop it?
no, I looked.
"Oh, I thought you kept it. I'm sorry."
I talked to
Never
him
mind
on my
then.
shoulder when he said no carnivorous stuff.
Okay. I thought you kept it.
Nope.
My bad.
Damn it.
All right, let's go.
Well, right this way then.
Are
And
you like Rachel?
Mostly spent.
Oh no.
It's fine.
I did not conserve my spell slots.
I didn't either. For the record, I just blew everything I had.
But you get him back on short rest.
Yeah,
so.
you get back on short rest.
I get
so
a
I
lot
don't
of
want to
mine
hear it.
back on the
Yeah,
short rest, so
I
it's
get
fine.
shit on short rest.
I'm a warlock.
We got it. Somebody died.
Kalus, though, does summon his blade out of thin air, and it just, like, grows out of his hands, and he's walking, following whatever this guy's name was.
Gelzira.
Galthira, let's go.
Right this way then. So Gelzira leads you kind of into the back area of the inn. And there's some stairs heading down into a basement. And then the basement has open access to these pits. So above you, you can see the glass floor of the main area. And you're kind of standing right next to pit. And he points out the northernmost pit as the one that leads to Thalgarin's garden, and lowers a rope into the pit, which goes down for 60 feet. So he says, well, best of luck, and I'll be here when you return.
Hey, you make us
Yes,
dinner?
of course.
All right, I'm in. And then I jumped down the ladder and just started, like gym class, sliding down the rope.
All right, make a athletics check.
Fuck. No, shit, that's acrobatics. Hold on. Do a -1 to that, so it's a 5. And I feel very confident I let go.
All right, so you grab onto this rope and start sliding down. And as you're sliding down, you get some really bad rope burn on your hands.
Ow.
And you just
hurts.
instinctively let go. And
Oh, God.
you fall off the end of the rope.
Son of a bitch.
You land into some soft vegetation. So you only take 2 points of damage.
Okay. Hey, guys, there's some soft vegetation down here. Be careful. God damn it, Kalos. Come on.
So
I was gonna say, be careful. Soft vegetation.
Please don't follow with my crying
Flip is
calls.
awesome.
Anyone who needs to ride down, he kind of stoops and rolls a shoulder in case any soldiers will climb on.
Flip will just kind of cock his head to the left, and then cock it back to the right, and then he climbs on your shoulders.
Fake, I'm already down here. Come on.
Yeah, he just climbs down the rope.
All right, everybody it's a rope. So everybody who wants to climb down the rope needs to make an athletics check.
Yeah, just make an athletic check. It's fine.
Oh shit! I should have climbed down with Vic.
Yeah.
All right, Vic, this is like super easy for you. You're
I'm
just
glad
like
I didn't climb.
you're just like bouncing down the rope. Holding on with one hand, showing off, like so easy. Persephone, you grab onto the rope, you start climbing down, you make it about 5 feet, and then your palms get sweaty and you slip off.
Hey, Paul.
Oh shit!
And you're going to take 5 points of...
Watch out! It's real blunt down here. Be careful.
All right, so let's share the next map.
Share the load. Oh, what the fuck is that?
So...
Oh, don't forget you could totally hide the map, by the way. We can see everything.
Okay, that's fine.
You see nothing.
All right, so let's put you guys 1, 2,
Oh my god, it's like an NES demon. I'm playing Bubble Bobble, and I'm on level 99.
I'm dragging your portraits, but it's not putting you on.
Chris, also.
Yes.
I'm not going to read them, but there's little things that I can read on. If I click on Room C3, Chamber of Colvolation,
Hide them.
you can hide them somehow. I don't remember how.
Oh, I can't see this.
But I'm not going to click on them.
Also
I'm not going to do it. I clicked on them multiple times. But I'm not reading them.
Just
I want to click on them and read them. I'm not reading them.
all right. Should be gone.
They're not gone, but I'm not going to click on them.
Oh, all right.
I'm not
I
doing
guess
it, Chris.
I guess I only deleted it for myself. I don't think it's like big spoiler.
But it tells me a lot of stuff. I'm not going to read it. I X'd out.
You acted sus, Abe.
This is so sus. This is like an NES boss. Look at it.
Is it, oh, here we go. Combat. Okay, that's right. Okay.
All right, let's do this, Vic. Let's be careful. We gotta keep these guys alive.
Okay, so the main chamber that you end up in is lit by a yellow floating orb, shedding some bright light throughout the room. On the south of the room, there's a small vineyard with 5 neat rows of grapevines. The north side of the chamber has a set of doors that are blocked by twisted tree roots, which are connected to a wooden altar at the front of the door. There's a tunnel to the east and a tunnel to the west, both of which are completely overgrown by weeds and vines. And then there are 2 tunnels on the south wall, which are unobstructed and appear to lead you to a dark cabin.
Hey, Vic, you want to see a magic trick? Do you?
Oh, I mean, we both know that you're going to show me. So I feel like it's a waste of my time to answer the question.
I slap Vic in the face and cast light on his head, and he is now radiating 20 feet light of dim light on him.
I'm gonna walk over to the altar.
Okay.
Check it out.
So the wooden altar is engraved with a symbol of a bushel of wheat. Go ahead and make a religion check.
Ooh, religion. I'm good at that. Not.
I'm good at religion.
4.
You're not really sure what that is. If the
Gotta
rest
cock
of
my
you,
head side to side.
so atop of the altar, you see 2 round depressions. And inside one of the depressions is some ancient dried up mushrooms. And in the inside of the other depression is, it looks like it's kind of stained with this dark red liquid. And if you'd like, yeah, you can make a nature check.
I'm gonna pick up one of the mushrooms and look at it and roll a nature check. Not good.
No idea. As you pick up,
Can I eat the mushroom? I'm just gonna look at it for a second and then just.
as you pick up the mushroom, it's so old, like they almost turn to dust as you pick them
Okay. I'll just let it kind of crumble
Yeah.
in my hand. And then I'm gonna look around and head over to the vineyard. Are there grapes on the vines?
Yep, there's
I'm gonna start eating some.
ripe grapes. You pop a couple of grapes into your beak, and they taste pretty good.
All right.
Those are delicious.
You guys can all make a let's do a perception check.
Come on, perception. Oh, I rolled a 19 -1.
All right, I'll say that Thwip and Kalis noticed that it looks like the stuff is kind of moving around on its own. You notice like maybe there's like a overgrown vine that's kind of poking out, and it just kind of cuts off and falls to the ground. Some grapes kind of pop off of the end of the clusters and kind of get piled into a nice little pile. And the 2 of you can make an Arcana check.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, here it comes.
Arcana. Ooh. Oh shit.
All right, so you guys aren't really sure what's going on.
Guys, you gotta be real careful. Shit's moving on its own.
I'd like to kind of wander down this way to see what's down in this tunnel.
All right, so
And the light goes with me.
yep. So as you enter this area, you see luminescent fungi which cling to the walls of this cave, basking the chamber in a dim blue light, except for the area 20 feet around you, which is bright light. And at the center of the cave, you see a shallow pond of clear, still water, and mushrooms of all sizes and colors grow around the pond and near the walls, leaving only a small footpath.
I got some mushrooms down here.
And go ahead and make another perception check.
Sure.
It's a lot of mushrooms, buddy.
Not great.
Don't really notice anything.
Flip will say, mushrooms here. And he's going to point to the altar.
I'm gonna move up to the altar, but while I do it, I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis at level 2, blowing my last skill slot.
Okay.
So I'm gonna gain some shit. I'll figure it out.
Wait, that's the
10.
first one you cast, right?
What? No, that's my second.
Oh, what was your first one?
My first one was fucking Branding Smite that didn't mean anything. So I have 10 temporary hit points, and I cast Armor of Agathis. I got fucked hard. It's fine. Wait. Do I gain spells back at a short rest?
Yeah, man.
What? Oh shit! I'm totally ready for this fight. Whatever comes fast. Alright, so I get 10 temporary hit points. And then I would like to inspect this thing that Thwip pointed out.
Okay. So are you inspecting the
The mushrooms he talked about.
oh, okay. So you as you approach this altar area, you kind of look at the mushroom. They're super old. Yeah, you can go ahead and make a
old.
religion check.
Thwip, these mushrooms are so old, man.
All right, so you can recognize there's a symbol over the altar, which you recognize as the holy symbol of Shanti, the goddess of agriculture, harvest, and growth.
Dude, obviously this is the symbol of Shanti. She
And,
she like did things for agriculture.
So you're kind of guessing that these two depressions might be like altar bowls or something.
This is clearly some shit that's happening.
I could just bring some mushrooms up there if you want.
No, don't leave them. Fuck them.
Flip will point to a pile of grapes and say, shit's moving.
Shit's moving. What the fuck? Can I make a perception check to see what's moving around?
Sure.
Oh fuck.
Actually, you know what? I'll say since Flip is pointing it out, you can notice that things seem to kind of be moving on their own, as if somebody was maybe tending to the grapevines.
Guys, there's some shit happening. Be careful.
Persephone, what are you doing?
She is.
Do you know anything about mushrooms?
Not really. No. She's just
How many
one of those-
shroom lore?
Come on, shroom lore +3.
We got medicine.
No, you know everything about mushrooms?
No, I can talk to small forest creatures.
Do you remember when Ben Spider knew everything about giant frogs?
She'll
Oh,
like
man.
wander over to the altar
Oh,
and
poor Frederick.
try to remember anything she knows about this specific deity.
Yep.
Nope.
Really?
Sure. You've now that Kyla said something, you know Shanti, but
Yeah.
you're not really sure what her. And you know that she's the goddess of agriculture and all that.
hmm
Don't really know.
So you're saying she's like the god of growing stuff?
What's the floor of the cavern here? Is it dirt?
Yeah, it's dirt and some soft vegetation. And
I'm gonna pick up a couple handfuls of dirt and put them in the altar bowls.
okay, you put some dirt,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
nothing really happens.
What kind of I'm gonna take a step in and just start taking a look at some of these mushrooms.
All right, you can make a nature check for me.
Sure. Are there like different varieties in here?
Yeah.
What?
All right. So you are actually able to
Ugh.
identify every single type of mushroom.
Hey, I know that mushroom.
So there's 3 types, which you know are kind of dangerous. There's these shrieker mushrooms, which have holes in them, and if you touch them, they'll make this loud shrieking noise. There's Tim Mask mushrooms, which are small toadstools with orange and red stripes. You know, if you pick them improperly, they can expel some poisonous spores. And then there's these thorn tongues, which are rough-skinned purple mushrooms that have some thorny tendrils. And again, if you don't pick them properly, you can get stabbed by the. And then there's a number of other mushrooms which are basically edible and completely harmless.
So wait, there's a shrieker mushrooms. There's thorn tongues. What were the other ones?
Tim masks are the poisonous ones.
All right. He's gonna pick a handful of edible mushrooms.
Okay, so you have a whole collection of different varieties, edible mushrooms.
Sure. He'll come out with a handful of mushrooms, and he just like is. He starts like walking out, and he pops a few mushrooms in his mouth while he's walking. I once had a lady friend. Knew everything about mushrooms. Told me everything she knows. There's a few in there I wouldn't touch. Poisonous. Some have little sharp, prickly bits. One of them yells at you really loud. These ones you can eat.
I'm gonna eat some of the ones that you told me I can eat.
Okay, you eat some mushrooms. They taste pretty good.
Hey Vic, those are pretty delicious.
Might be better if you fried them up in some oil and salt, but they're pretty good as is.
They're
You know,
not
if we
all
had
for
a-
you. There's some of them are for Shanti.
No, if we had a little campfire, we could make them. They'd be real delicious.
Mushrooms.
Holy
Yeah. I'm gonna point to the circle again.
Yeah. I'll go put the mushrooms up in the mushroom bowl.
Okay, you put mushrooms in. Also, you put them in the bowl that had the old mushrooms, and just kind of like this faint like glow or aura that comes out of the bowl with.
I create a little campfire, but first I kind of point my giant sword at it, and then a bonfire just ignites into life. How about we light those on fire? Cook them.
Where are you putting the bonfire?
I wanna put it here, right there.
Don't catch on fire.
Between the vines.
No, between the vines.
What if you burn the whole?
I mean,
I'm not gonna burn the goddamn vines. I'm just gonna get a little mushrooms.
all right. So you set this bonfire. So the vines that are right next to it kind of start shriveling up and blackening.
Okay, they're gonna be fine.
They don't catch on fire, but they're definitely crisp.
It's a harmless sensory effect, such as a shower of sparks or puff of whiff. It's
Oh, is
fine.
this just an illusion?
No, I totally create a bonfire, by the way.
Flip's gonna say, Shanti, goddess of agriculture. This is bad, mate.
Yeah, as you do so, you hear this kind of like low rumbling sound coming from behind the doors of the altar.
Shit. Hey guys, I might have fucked up.
Well, unfuck it up.
Kalos, fucked up.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna click and then I'm gonna stuff out the bonfire.
Okay. The bonfire goes out, and as you do so, the rumblings stop.
Shit. Okay. I just wanted to cook some food.
I'm gonna walk back up to the altar and point to the other bowl.
Yeah, so the one bowl has some fresh mushrooms in it, and the other bowl has kind of some old, dried out, some red stains that might have been from some liquid that was in it.
Could be some wine.
Could be.
Do you want to taste it, Vic?
I guess if anybody
I've been-
did make a nature check, you can make a nature check on the altar.
Shit, I'm good at nature. I'm not good at nature. Nope. That shit's some wine.
Nope.
Oh my god, people!
It's some kind of, red stain. Not really sure what it is.
It's probably wine.
What's the yellow orb in here? Is that
That's what's lighting.
Yeah, that's just the
room.
light source. It's kind of floating up, up above you. Just kind of providing some ambient light.
Vic is also, his whole head is casting light.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I cast light on him.
I'll grab some grapes and eat them.
It's a 20-foot radius from Vic's head.
Grapes taste good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a handful of grapes and I'm popping them in my mouth absentmindedly.
I can take a handful of grapes up to the bowl.
Okay.
I'll put them in the bowl with the red.
All right. So as you put the grapes into the bowl, let's see. Okay, so as you put the grapes into the bowl, there's these thick roots that are kind of coming out of the walls, blocking the door, and kind of embracing the altar. And as you do so, the roots kind of shift and move and open the way and give you access to the door that's behind them.
All right. I will go up and I will open these doors.
Okay, so you all can be up there by the doors. And as you open it, you see another chamber, and there's a mass of vines which protrude from the walls, floor, and ceiling of this round chamber. Every vine ends at a circle of greenery in the center of the room. And standing inside that circle is a large creature made out of various plants and mushrooms stuck together. The creature stands upright with 2 arms and 2 legs, and it has 2 eyes looking out from its mushroom head, but no mouth. As it sees you, it releases a burst of spores which latch onto everyone in sight.
Oh.
Immediately, everybody hears a telepathic voice which says, "Finally, someone has come. Welcome to the Master's Garden. I am Cultivation. Would you like something to eat?" And let's see, I can share a picture with you.
Flip will say, vegetarian.
There you go. That's
Okay.
it.
Ah,
Of
Look at that.
look at him. Look at him.
Oh my god, are we being attacked by monster mushrooms?
No. He's offering us food.
Something to eat.
Everyone's offering us food.
Alright, let's eat it.
All right. So as you accept his offer, some grapes and some mushrooms and some other vegetables kind of seem to be moving of their own accord, floating through the air, and come up and float next to you as if offering themselves for you to grab.
Flip's gonna pick him out of the air and eat him.
All right, you eat some of the vegetarian food on offer, and it tastes really good.
I'm gonna eat some too.
So, cultivation, is it? Wait, can you hear me if I just speak out loud? And do I have to speak in my brain?
No, I can hear you. If you speak.
All right. So, we came here. This is lovely. The food is lovely, really. We came to fix a problem. You see, people upstairs, they're being attacked by meat. You happen to know anything about that?
Oh, yes, I do. It's my fault. You see, the mage, Master Thalgarin, he created me, and he did not care for meat, and I do not care for it.
Valgren, vegetarian.
That's right. But then the master left, and I am so alone. There's nothing to do here, and I sort of fell asleep. But there's a part of me that's awake and shares my master's distaste for meat, so I try to discourage people from eating it.
Mm. I want to play this.
Hey, he also sent me here because he fucking hates me. What's up with this? And I want to try to intimidate this mushroom.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
I'm gonna take this shit out of you.
So the mushroom kind of pulls back, and it's like, there's no need to hurt me or anyone. There's no need call for violence.
Flip's gonna say, meat, hurt me.
Yes, I'm really sorry about that. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I just did people to stop eating the meat. I feel really bad about it.
Feel really bad about it. Stop.
I think what our friend's saying is, what the fuck is happening here?
Well, he just explained that, Carlos. He literally just.
I get it. No meat. We're not supposed to eat meat.
Well, perhaps maybe if you could help me, I can help you.
We're a helpful lot. What can we do?
Well, let's see. I would like for nobody to eat meat, at least near the gardens.
Do you mean where we're at right now? Is this the gardens?
Well, yes, and I sense there is a building above us, and so at least the gardens and the building. No meat, please.
That should be fine. The halfling upstairs already doesn't cook any meat.
Flip will mimic the halfling's voice and say, the customers will demand it.
Perhaps then the customers could go elsewhere.
Maybe we make up like signs about not eating the meat.
That would be good. And also, these gardens, they've become overgrown. If someone could help and clean out those overgrown areas so that I could set up new gardens, grow new vegetables, healthy vegetables.
Hey, we could do that. That's kind of what we do.
And maybe if somebody could come down to talk to me, and I do it only.
Okay, that's asking a lot about it. I don't. Thwip, what about you?
Oh, someone will do it. I'm sure.
Well, if you could make these things happen, I would be very happy, and I can stop the vines and the seeds.
That seems fair. I'm not a fucking... Look, after we do this, I'm gonna go back up topside and fuck this place.
I don't know what that means.
I don't ever come back here. I don't want to talk to you. Look, maybe we can find someone that'll come down here and talk to you, but it's not gonna be me.
That's all right. I
Okay,
sense that we may not get along very well.
that's good. I don't like mushrooms.
That hurts.
Well, you don't like who I am. It's fine.
Flip's
We
gonna
have
say,
a quarrel.
I like mushrooms.
Hey, Thwip, that's not what I said.
But Samuel. Oh, we can totally do that. Clear out some shrubs. Go talk to the halfling upstairs. Easy peasy, right?
Make some signs.
Make some signs.
Hey,
Oh, maybe the halfling make some signs.
Please don't eat meat.
where are these people we supposed to fuck up? They over there? And I'm gonna point at these green shrubs to the east.
People fuck up? I think it's bad.
Man, I'm so confused.
Trim. Overgrown.
Yes. Trim the overgrown plants. Free up these new gardens.
I pull out my hatchet and my hand axe, and I will start walking towards the shrubs.
All right.
This
So
way.
you guys notice as you kind of get to work, or you notice that some of the vines that were kind of heading upwards towards the glass ceiling and the floorboards of the inn, they start retracting and are pulling back to the main garden area.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Nothing happens, just they're kind of pulling back.
Okay. I'm following Vic.
All right.
So, yep, you can clear out some of the brush.
Mhm.
It doesn't take too long. It's not too hard. And yeah, you clear out some of the side chambers.
Great sorted.
I
Yeah.
great sword is so
Yeah, that's
good.
right.
Leave the vegetables. You hear this telepathic voice in your mind that says, "Thank you all. You've been such a great help, and it was a pleasure to talk."
Jesus, these vegetables are talking to us.
And you have successfully completed your task. You negotiated with the mushroom cultivation, and he has agreed to no longer send out any seed pods.
What the fuck is happening here?
We did it, guys.
So you head back up to the top of the pit, and you meet with Gelzira, and he thanks you for all of your help, and he agrees to put up signs and to keep the mage pit as a meat-free establishment.
This is a very silly mission.
Now, Gelzira, you also have to promise to send some people down to talk to Mr. Cultivation downstairs. We did say that he would get some company. They would get some company.
Look, Vic said he said. I said, fuck you, plants. Just saying.
Cultivation. Lonely.
That's not a problem. I can send some people down to talk to him now and again, and well, there's some free vegetables we can harvest.
I mean, there might be some nice. It's a nice ambiance down there. To be honest, you could put some tables. It might be a nice cellar dining experience.
Oh, of course. That's an excellent idea. I can, yes, make it as a nice tourist attraction or a high-end establishment. Good idea. Thank you very much.
Vegetarian establishment.
Yes. But for high-end, exclusive clientele.
What the fuck is happening here?
Gold.
Vic's just going to put his meaty hand on top of Kalos's head and just tousle the hair. Be like, "Oh, you don't have much in here, do you? It's all right. Let Vic do the thinking."
I literally don't know what the fuck is happening.
I know. It's sweet. Come on. We're gonna put
My
it
sword
in
disappears, and I just shrug.
All right, so Gozira gives you, let's see,
100 gold, 300 gold, 1,000 gold,
1,000,000 gold.
15,000 gold.
he gives you 40 gold each.
Alright.
And
Calzir, you're the shit.
you also get a potion of growth.
What?
Alright.
What does that do?
To
Get you swole.
Oh, I'm gonna
cool.
drink it.
You don't use your strength, dude.
You said a potion
Bit
of
a wild
growth?
card.
Yep. All right. So I put it into the party sheet. So you guys can discuss or fight amongst yourselves over who gets the potion.
Oh, it's just one potion? Damn it.
Yep.
Damn it. Okay, it's fine. I don't want it.
What?
I mean, I'll take it. If you guys don't want it, I'll take it. You guys want it?
Advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at strength. I mean, that's a
And you
true
get
story. My
extra-
character sucks at strength.
And you get an extra 1d4 damage, I think.
Okay, for the record, Kalos, super bad at strength. I don't think I should take this.
Well, if you're super bad at strength, wouldn't you want to take it because it
Yeah.
can save you? I'm also bad at strength, but I feel like you would need it more because you seem to get closer to the bad guys.
Hey, Kalos likes to get close and personal.
Sure.
You take it.
Alright, it's mine.
All right. So you guys successfully completed the food area of the adventure.
Okay, you know what? We're the most badass people in the world.
You guys are super badass.
Oh my god. I'm putting that on my stat sheet.
Put it in your notes.
And all the rest.
Nice.
So that's all I got for tonight.
That was fun.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks for running.
Oh man. Did you expect us to be so good? We were so good.
You guys exceeded my expectations.
Exceeded expectation.
So,